Hi everybody! Rah! Creature is here and back with another video to do a review on the recently released Uncharted movie, starring Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg as the infamous the infamous thieving, treasure hunting duo Nathan Drake and Victor Sullivan, aka Sully. I've watched my dad play Uncharted ever since the beginning. And now recently he doesn't remember doing the third and fourth games, so he's gonna restart those. But anyway, my dad loved these games. I've watched everything about the games. I loved everything about them. The action, the comedy, the stories, everything about them. The treasure, everything. Like in the first game, it told us about El Dorado, which was actually a cursed statue. Well, not really a curse. Well, it may have been cursed based on way back then, but it was actually some kind of a monster mutation virus. And then in the second one, it was some kind of super soldier resin, like in Shangri-La, that could even heal scars on you when you drank it, burns, anything. Then in the third and fourth, you get everything. Treasure, some kind of weapon that they could turn into, like, sell into a bioweapon or something. Now, Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg's performances in this movie, they were amazing. Especially seeing Tom Holland play someone else besides my favorite Marvel hero, Spider-Man. He was amazing. I tell you, he nailed Nate perfectly. And let's talk about the treasure they were talking about in this movie. The part about it being all about not Marco Polo. It was actually based off the one from this YouTube fan film starring Nathan Fillion. I mean, you would love this fan film. It was amazing, like a movie in itself. Then there's Antonio Banderas. He's one of my favorite actors as well. I mean, his performances in a lot of movies, great. Like Zorro and Puss in Boots. He was a little bit of a crazy guy, but sadly to see him die in this, like I always say, no honor among thieves. This treasure, I'm telling you. It all started with this movie all started when Nate and his older brother Sam were in an orphanage, but Sam left and wanted to come back for him, but it turns out Sam went to Sully to find the treasure. And this treasure is worth billions. Even more than that. If you found these ships were more. They were like national treasures. Real national treasures. And I love the certain aspects and things they put into the movie that match with the games. Like the plane scene you see in the beginning where Nate is climbing back into the plane. I loved how, that scene was actually from number 3. It's actually really amazing how well Tom actually nailed this whole role. How he could actually match Nate's dynamic character and everything, his speech, his mannerisms, everything. And let's not forget about the amazing cameo by Nolan North, the real voice behind Nate from the games. I mean, my brothers even met him going to the Level Up Expo 2 years ago. And they really loved it. And let's talk about this whole thing with honor among thieves. There is no honor among thieves. And that's what happened to Antonio Banderas. He was killed by one of the thieves he hired. Yeah. And the fact that Nate was able to figure this whole thing out. But it turns out that his brother is dead, or so we thought. But it turns out that Sam is in a prison, locked up, still sending postcards to Nate. And we also met Chloe Fraser, who is a character from the games from number 2 and 3, who's helped Nate in a lot of escapades. And we need to follow up that this movie teaches us a very important lesson in trust. You have to trust people, because without trust, this whole world goes to splat. And let's talk about how this will lead to a sequel, because it has a post-credit scene at the end where Mark Wahlberg was sporting Sully's signature mustache, Hawaiian shirt, and smoking his famous cigars. Now, are we going to be able to see Sam in a second movie? And are we going to be seeing Nate's love interest, Elena, in it? Now, Elena is the only woman who can handle Nate's craziness. I mean, come on, there's no other woman that would come close. Not even Chloe. Now, you have to watch the YouTube fan film of Uncharted. You have to. It's one of the greatest ones I've ever seen. And this movie is by far one of the greatest action movies I've ever seen. Well, it doesn't top No Way Home. Definitely not. I mean, come on. Spider-Man No Way Home was one of the best Spider-Man movies I've ever seen in my life. Don't forget, that's going to be it for my review. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, anything. Now, thank you for watching my video, and remember, stay, this is Critic Creature signing out. Bye. Rah!